Welcome back to Lunch of the Markets. Hope everyone is dealing with this idea of actually closing down on the day well. There's still plenty of time before the day is over, so the close remains to be seen. Frankly, it's nice to see the markets take a pause here. We had a question yesterday about India. Over a year ago, we recommended owning PIN as a great way to get exposure to the entire market in India in one convenient ETF. When we started the position on March 19, 2009, we were able to grab PIN for $11.37. We now have a 96% gain on that position, and to be honest, we're not giving up on India yet. We think India is behind China, and that should mean that there are still good days ahead for this sleeping giant. The politics in India are tough, and the infrastructure is terrible. Both of those issues are what has kept India so far behind China, but they're also what gives us the opportunity to get in before the real boom happens. Today we're digging through the PIN ETF to see just what individual names inside we may be able to buy as ADRs. ADR stands for American Depository Receipt. It basically means that you can buy the stocks of foreign companies on the U.S. exchanges. First up, HDFC Bank, symbol HDB. This is clearly a very large bank in India, and the valuations on their PE are more than we usually like to pay, but the PEG on the stock is less than 1. That means if you take the PE, which is large, and then divide it by the 5-year growth rate, then you're looking at the growth that's even bigger than the PE. It's extremely well capitalized and has $33 per share in cash. That's 1/3 of the price of the stock. And if you back out the cash, you get a much better PE, so take a look at HDB. Second, Wipro Limited, symbol WIT, is an IT firm in India, but unlike HDB, the PEG here is already north of 2, and the PE is inflated at 39 times earnings and 32 times forward earnings. Third, and this may be the real gem, is Sterlite Industries, symbol STL. Now this is quite a list. Are you ready for what they do? Here goes. Sterlite Industries India Limited operates a non-ferrous materials and mining company in India and internationally. The company engages in copper smelting and refining, and sulfuric acid and phosphoric acid production operations. It offers copper cathodes for use in the manufacture of copper rods to the wire and cable industry, for making alloys such as brass, bronze, and alloy steel with applications in defense and construction, as well as copper tubes for consumer durable goods, copper rods that are primarily used in power and communication cables, transformers, and magnet wires, sulfuric and phosphoric acid to fertilizer manufacturers and other industries, and other byproducts such as gypsum and anode slimes to third parties. Consider in the mining meets fertilizer meets copper meets dirty metals company. The forward PE is only 12, and they have a $5.2 billion in cash and only $1.13 billion in debt. Now this is what we've been looking for. It has an ironclad balance sheet. Clearly, India needs infrastructure, and their valuation is very fair, especially considering what we found with the other two holdings of PIN. To be honest, it's really just STL and HDB worth owning. Nearly every single holding trades exclusively in Bombay, and in some cases London. If the company trades in the US, it does so on pink sheets, making it hard to find information to really do the analysis that we like. The bottom line, we like PIN even more. The team at Invesco Powershares that puts this ETF together has the ability to visit India, see the companies they're investing in, and talk with management. Sometimes something rarely, if ever, available to the retail investor. We continue to think owning PIN is the right way to own India, and it gives you the safety of not being overly exposed to any one company. Take a look at PIN by visiting www.magnumopusfinancial.com/tools and then click on the Powershares logo. There's a link on their website from there, and you'll select products, then look for India in their list of international ETFs. A quick note, there is Wisdom Tree India ETF that is close to identical. It has a little less emphasis and heavier weighting in the State Bank of India and Tata Steel. Looking at a 1-month chart, the two are almost identical, but over the last year, the Wisdom Tree ETF under the symbol EPI has slightly outperformed the Powershares PIN. You'll find a link to Wisdom Tree in the Investor Tools section of our website as well. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for the questions on India. If you have anything else you'd like to know, be sure to check out our website, www.magnumopusfinancial.com. You can always search through the past videos on the YouTube channel or mention us on Twitter. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you tomorrow.